Nyongeza tena. People power. Power, power. People power. She was a woman of values, not a woman of money, not a woman of positions. Mama, we will miss you, but we can only say thank you. That thank you will not be only in words, but we shall act like you always wished we should act. We shall be the men and women you always wanted us to be. We shall carry your legacy ahead.
There are so many political vultures whose interest in politics is food and opportunity. And I think you have seen some of them. They say, Bano Museveni bamubanja chi. Because these are Banyankore, they have no problem with Museveni. But our involvement in public affairs and particularly politics has got nothing to do with the tribe. It has got everything to do with a mission and a cause to build a better, inclusive Uganda where justice is given priority. When you read the profile of Mama Jode, she has been at the forefront of fighting for women emancipation. Women emancipation knows no tribe, knows no religion, knows no age. And if you have been following her, you would know why she would end up in an organization like National Unity Platform. And while at National Unity Platform, we have learned so many things from Mama Jode. And some of them have been hinted on. Mama Jode had no intrigue. What she told you at night is what she would tell you during the day. And should never wait for you to leave and say what she thinks about your conduct or your actions. She spoke her mind in open in your presence. And I think as leaders, we have got lessons to pick from her. Mama Jode was a woman of honor. Bright mentioned that they were approached with favors. I'm very proud of Mama Jode even as she rests before us, because she chose honor over the small things that many people go for. For the people who understand the culture of Banyankore, Banyankore traditionally valued honor above wealth. But that culture has been contaminated now. But Mama Jode represented the best of Banyankore. She chose honor. Her word was her honor. Says to them, with any UP, it doesn't matter. Amidst intimidation, amidst isolation, amidst all sorts of threats and challenges, they have given you examples of her near-death experiences on the mission to liberate this country. And now you ask yourself, Mama Jode had served this country in different capacities. As a wife and as a mother, she had fulfilled her obligation of raising her children well into responsible citizens and educated them to be useful citizens. Now some of them are doctors, they are treating people. She had a home. She was not looking for anything, any personal aggrandizement in NUP or in politics. And I think it is important for young people in politics to know that it is very important to have a cause and to have a mission. So that's why I always laugh at people who say, but these are Banyankore, what are they doing in NUP? Politics is not about identity, or shouldn't be about identity. The challenge in our country is that politics has been bastardized. It is looked at in terms of identity, looked at in terms of food, looked at in terms of opportunity. But Mama Jode stood above all that shallowness and pettiness. And she has lived an exemplary life. No wonder we are here to celebrate and honor her memory. Mama Jory was a resilient fighter. Those examples have been given. But the other thing is that she spoke with candor, regardless of your title, status in society. In the meetings we attended with these people in places of authority, she never minced her words. And I'm sure even when they cannot come out and say it, she never minced her words. She spoke her mind candidly. And it's important to know that we will all die. We cannot, there are so many things we can't be sure about, but we are certain about death. Whether you have lived for 100 years, you will certainly do what? Die. But what is important is that while you still live, because the life is a privilege. There are people who die at birth, there are pregnancies that are lost, but to live is a privilege. So the privilege of life, how have you used it? Mama Jory has used the privilege of life to touch lives, to fight for justice, to fight for emancipation, and even at the last minute, to fight for the liberation of this country. So for us who still live, how are we using our lives? We have learned so many things from Mama Jory. Mama Jory would be in Mbarara. They call her in the evening. They said the meeting at 9 tomorrow. She will be in Kampala. At her age, she would be in Mbarara. But for us young people, some of us even moving, you'll be late by 1 hour or you'll not be able to come. So I think it is very, very important that we pick lessons from her. She has been a teacher. She has taught us so many things. Even from her life. A person who was widowed at a young age, raised her children with honor, took care of them, educated them, while serving the country. She has been a role model. There is an old saying that the teacher's loss of knowledge is reflected in the student's lack of it. So for us as her students, we have a duty to carry forward what we have learned from her. There is no better way of rewarding a freedom fighter like Mama Jory, like carrying forward the fight to the last end. Thank you very much, Mama Jory, for your service to the country and to us who knew you as your children, as your comrades, and as friends. May God grant you eternal rest, and may the choirs of heaven lead you into paradise. Thank you.